Hey, how the hell's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well on this wonderful Saturday. That's when I'm filming this Saturday. It's still morning, 11:21 a.m. Just ran to the store and got me some Mountain Dew. I drank the last one last night, so need to get some soda for the weekend. And I thought I'd come up and knock out a couple of videos before I go grab a little lunch and then get busy on trying to list some more stuff in my Mercari and Poshmark stores. You will find information about both of those down below, along with my username on the Whatnot. Again, once I get a good following on Whatnot, I'm going to try to start doing live auctions once again. I'm currently in the process of holding back some higher, not like hundreds and hundreds of dollar value Funko Pops, but some what still people would consider grails. Putting them back so that I can do just that. I can do a good Funko Pop auction once I can be sure I'm going to have enough people in the auction to make it worthwhile. But yeah. What else? Oh, other big news. Kind of the next step with my business, I decided to sign up and activate a Zettel via PayPal account so that I can actually accept in-person payments and all major credit cards, Google Pay, Apple Pay. I actually just got a Venmo, so I can actually accept Venmo payments through my business too. And PayPal, although I need to look at the PayPal app a little bit longer and see. I think I just haven't clicked on the right thing, but I think there's supposed to be a way to like generate like a QR code that when somebody wants to pay me straight through PayPal, they can just scan my QR code to pay me. But still working out some of the things. You know, it's all new. I just got the equipment, the card reader, and I got the charging cradle for it. I'm eventually, I think here, maybe next month, I'm going to look at getting one of the actual little printers that go with it too, so I can actually print out the receipts rather than writing them out. That's what I do right now. If people buy stuff from me in person, I actually write out an itemized receipt, and then add the taxes and so forth like that. But with the new Zettel, that'll be something that I won't have to do if people want to pay with their MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and PayPal or Venmo. So it's kind of exciting. It is. Because especially, in particular people here, close to me, in my area, rather than paying the additional shipping cost, which would make sense. They can let me know the things they're looking at. I can just deactivate them in Mercari or Poshmark, and then I can just arrange to meet with them in person, and they can just use their cards or whatever. So, next little step, I'm doing it slowly and working my way up. Wish me luck. At the very least, what I'd like to do is make this enough of a success with my side business as to where it takes a little bit of the stress off, especially during the winter months when bills are higher, to where I can generate some extra revenue outside of my regular job. But that's not discounting the fact that I would love to get to where it can be so successful that I can just do my business full time. Not anything against the people I work for. Nothing at all. I love the people I work with. I love my bosses. They treat me great. But I've been at the particular business for 34 years now. and I think everybody's dream growing up. Outside unless you're actually looking at an actual profession to where you can't really start your own business doing. Like if you want to grow up and be a firefighter or a doctor or a lawyer, well, technically a lawyer, I guess you could start your own firm. But a police officer, or whatever, something like that. Obviously, you're not going to necessarily start one yourself. But like if you're looking just for like a service business or a retail type business, I think everybody's dream is to, instead of going and working for a restaurant or working for a clothing boutique or working for a video game store or something like that, is to actually have your own business doing that. So, but it'd be a minimum 5 years before that could even be unless I win the lottery, which isn't likely. But minimum 5 years, because I'm not even going to consider doing that and trying to dive into it full throttle and just rely on that until I've got some things paid off, in particular my house. So people I work with, the bosses, although I don't think my bosses actually watch my YouTube channel, they don't have to worry about anything. I'm going to be around for a while. As long as you keep me around, I'll be around. What I'm here to do in this video is I got my new Zobie Pop Culture Mystery Box. This is a bi-monthly box, subscription box. It normally has, I want to say, 4 franchises represented in it. I think it's 4 items. Most prominently an autograph. I want to say it's right around $40 a month, or every other month, something like that. But don't quote me on that. You'll find the website down below for Zobie. Pretty simple. It's just shopzobie.com. But they have a number of different mystery boxes, and they also specialize in just autograph signings. That's their big thing, is autographs. They book multiple celebrities literally every week of the year to do private signings. And from big names to like B actors that are like in horror or sci-fi classics. They run the breadth, if you will, from celebrities. Alright, here we go. First we have a pin. I'm not exactly sure who that is, though. There should be a cheat sheet in here. It's a cool pin. These are high grade, very, very well made enamel pins. And this looks like I got the rare one. It's kind of cool. They actually print right there. It says rare, limited edition of 100. So there's only 100 of these particular pins made. That's kind of cool. Still don't know what it is, but it's kind of cool that I got the. All right, next we've got a little baseball that says Beers on it, just like a little like Nerf style baseball. Not sure what that's from either. Next, we have a t-shirt. It's a gray t-shirt. It's not bad. Oh, I like it. I'll be keeping this one. I have a lot of t-shirts. I don't always keep the shirts, but I will keep that one. Party on, stay excellent. Of course, we're talking about the Bill and Ted. Movie franchise. I finally got around to watching the Bill and Ted Face the Music. It was was actually pretty good. I don't think it was quite as good as the first two Bill and Ted movies, but I still enjoyed it. I like the shirt. All right, so the last item in the box should be the autograph. It is JSA authenticated. They are the premier autograph authenticators in the nation. I don't know which way's which, so we'll just do it. Oh, I did it the right way. I recognize him. I can't think of what his name is. And this is from, I think, Dumb and Dumber, right? I think this is where they met him, like in a restaurant. Is it Dumb and Dumber? I know it was Jim Carrey and yeah, because that was the two movies. I mean, that was the movie they were in together, right? Jim Carrey and I can't remember the other guy's name. But isn't this where they put a bunch of like peppers in his sandwich or his taco or whatever he was eating, and he didn't know it, and he ended up having an episode, an allergic reaction. But I can't think of what the guy's name is. But we'll find out here in a second. He's a pretty well known actor though. I mean, he's been in a ton of stuff. But here we go. Here is the cheat sheet. All right, we got the exclusive Beers Stress Ball. Oh, it's from Basketball. I was kind of thinking that, but I haven't actually seen that movie, so I wasn't sure. I don't know whether I'll keep that or not. I probably won't. I mean, it'd just be something that I'd probably just set somewhere. I mean, I would never use it. So, and it's probably not really worth trying to list by itself. So we'll just throw this down in the box down here, and I'll just throw it into somebody's box when they purchase something from me. And then we've got the exclusive enamel pin from Grandma's Boy. Art by Corey Kaufman. He's like one of the premier artists that develops a lot of enamel pins for multiple. I know he's done boxes, I think, for obviously for Zobie, but he's also done them for. I think he's even done some for BAM on occasion. There's been a few boxes that I've gotten that I know he's done pins for. Here was the other one. That was the regular one, 300, and then the one I got was the rare one of 100. I don't think I've ever heard of Grandma's Boy. Oh, I was wrong about the t-shirt. That's weird. I guess the first part, Party On, yeah, that should have tipped it off. I wasn't thinking of it. I seen that Be Excellent thing, and it made me think of Bill and Ted's, because that's, their big saying, be excellent to each other. This is actually for Wayne's World. So, I mean, I still like it. That was another good movie. Yeah, Party On, now it makes much better sense. Right. And then, of course, the 8x10 photo is from Dumb and Dumber. I was right. And it's hand signed by Mike Starr. So it looks like they had 4 different ones that you could get. I mean, I kind of like the one I got just because it's kind of an up close photo of him. I don't really like this black and white one there. That don't look like it's from Dumb and Dumber though. That looks like it's probably from one of his older movies. I don't really like that one, where it's got like Jim Carrey like over him, pointing his finger. But I like this one where they're all three in the the Pupmobile. But yeah. Overall, not a bad box. I mean, I'd give it about an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, somewhere in there. I mean, like I said, Grandma's Boy, I don't have any idea what that is. I'll have to look into see maybe that's something I should watch. Basketball, I've never actually watched. Wayne's World, I liked. I can't believe I didn't pick that up. There was a party on, but yeah, I'll admit, I make mistakes. And the autograph, I mean, the autograph really pays for the box. Most likely. Because if you were to go, meet this guy at a convention, if he even does conventions, there are a lot of actors out there that don't do conventions because maybe they're not normally in types of movies that you would expect to see at a convention. You think convention, you normally think of like Marvel or DC or sci-fi or fantasy, horror. Not so much necessarily comedies or dramas, stuff like that. But if he did do a convention, I guarantee this actor, it would probably be, I'd say a minimum of like $40. But I would guess, probably looking at the scope of the number of things that he's been in, I think probably more like 50 or 60. That might even be lower. So the autograph, normally in these Zobie boxes, the autograph alone, it is worth what you're paying for the box. So make sure you check out Zobie. Like I said, they do have a number of different boxes. They have pop culture. They have a horror one. They have some special ones. Zobie is where I often get my Zobie Goes Metal box, which I try to get every time they drop it. I really wish that one was like on the thing like every other month box, because I would just subscribe to it. So Zobie, that's something to think about. But yeah. So there you go. Well, that's it. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit that all notifications bell so you'll be aware every time I put a video up. I've got literally a crap ton of videos on there. Not as much as some people, but I do have quite a few. And there are plenty more to come. Next, I'll be opening up 4 Funko Pop mystery boxes from Toy Temple. So that'll be the next video. So if you want to know when that pops up, make sure you're subscribed. Outside of that, everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend, or whenever you're watching, the rest of your day, whatever it is. And look out for yourself and those around you, so we all have a much better chance of staying safe and healthy. Until next time, see you.